Okay, guys. Hi. Hello, YouTube. Hi, you guys. Well, thank you for joining me on my channel. See, I slip up, human thing. You're gonna slip up, but thank you for joining me on my channel. Like I said, I have respect. Okay, so Toccara is not gonna be ever yelling, screaming. Like I said, I can talk a little louder, but like I said, I'm not gonna ever be yelling or screaming or doing too much. I'm not gonna disrespect, others by doing my work. I'm not gonna ever do that. So if you gotta turn up your, phone volume a little bit, if you gotta turn up your laptop volume a little bit or your TV volume, however you're watching this, just turn it up a tiny bit. But don't expect me to yell and scream, just to get my point across. We're not gonna do that. And even when I'm in a loft someday soon, we're still gonna keep it at a nice level. Now, while I'm outside and I'm vlogging and I'm doing stuff and I can talk a little louder, or, I will. But like I said, when I'm inside, we got the inside voice. Yeah, we're gonna use that inside voice. We're gonna be respectable because that's what we do around here. But anyway, thank you for joining me on my channel. I always appreciate the love, the support, everything in between. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the old subscribers. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares. I mean, just thank you. I tell you, you can share my channel. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. Let the world know it's a new YouTuber. Let the world know, is focused, smart, all of that. Artist, no drama, no craziness. She brings positivity to the YouTube world, and she's gonna keep it positive in the YouTube, in any world, not just the YouTube world, in any world. I'm always keep it positive. So let that be known. Just share the video, share the channel, share the links, share, 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 share. Get me out there, and I would do the same for you. Like I said, I'm never gonna ask for support that I'm not willing to give. I always say that because that's where I mean it. That's why I always say it. But anyway, it's a little, yeah. But anyway, thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna do a painting tonight. I said, why not? Let me just say this, and we're gonna get this out of the way quick. For the people who celebrate this day, the Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's. Look at me, happy Valentine's Day to you. For the people like myself who know what this day is really about, who's really, you know, gaining off this day, who's really, yeah, we know what it is. Yeah. You should show somebody love every day. It should never be, love was never meant to be put into one day. No. Now, I don't want nobody to come after me. Like I said on my other platforms, I don't want nobody to come after me. I'm crazy about a man-made holiday too. I love Christmas, and I know it's a man-made holiday. I know that. So I don't want nobody to come after me, so I'm not going after anybody else. For anybody else who love Valentine's Day and this is your favorite day and y'all love this holiday, to each his own, honey. This is not bashing. This is to each its own because I like a man-made holiday too. My holiday is just Christmas. It's just further on down the year. Or it just passed. So happy V-Days to the people who celebrate it, to the people like myself who, like I said, we got that third eye open in this focus. We know what this is really about. We thank y'all for the, thank y'all as well. And okay, now that that's out of the way, make sure you loving on your people all day, every day, not just on this day. Make sure you're sending people flowers and candy all day, every day, not on just this day. Love should be celebrated every single day, So just remember that. Okay, the reason why I'm here today, I'm going to show you guys another painting that I did from 2020. I showed you guys all the black and white ones. So at this point, nobody should be thinking, oh my gosh, you got another black and white photo. No more black and white for the time. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna ever do it again. I'm gonna definitely do another black and white collection, or at least black and white paintings. I might mix it up into some color in black and white, and just have a collection of both. But this is not, I sold all the black and white ones. So this is nothing from this year. This is another painting from 2020. Now, I did show you guys a painting the other day. I don't know what day it was, so I'm not going to mention. But I did show you guys another painting that I did from 2020 that I told you I'm going to remaster. That I'm going to add some touches to, and I'm going to show you guys the changes that I made. From the old video, you're going to see how it originally looked when I first did it, and then you're going to notice the changes when I redo it. I'm going to work on that, you know, soon. But this is another painting from 2020 that I did that I am not going to touch. I'm not going to remaster this one. I'm not going to paint over. I'm not going to do anything to this one. This one is going to stay as is because I love this one as is. Should have to be updated. I'm looking at her right now. Should have to be updated. Nothing else has to be done with her. I love her as is. Like everything I did with her, which is beautiful. So I'm not going to touch her at all. So, but this is another one. Once again, as far as the name of this one too, it's copyrighted. All my work is copyrighted. All of my work is copyrighted. Please understand that. All of them. Even if I don't remember the name. Because it was 2 years ago. And I got to go get that copyrighted paper that they mailed me from DC. And I get all my work copyrighted in DC. There's a library in DC. They do all my copywriting out there. So I got to find that paper. I don't know the name of this one, but I will describe her once I show you guys. And without further ado, let me show you guys this one, okay? Like I said, I don't know the name of this, but like I said, when I find that paper, I'll let you guys know the name of this one. But here she goes. This is her. This is one, like I said, I did from 2020. This is another big one, as you can see. So I'm going to look like that peeper again. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be up here. I'm going to look like that peeper again. I feel like a peeper around my paintings. I feel so creepy sometimes. I'll be like, because they're so big. I did my older ones on such big canvases, so I got to peek around them just to see them. But this is her, the whole thing. Let me hold it like this so you can see the whole. Like I said, it's a big canvas. But let me show you guys. This is basically a woman, and she's taking a bath. She's in a warm, hot, beautiful bath. She's relaxing. She's just relaxing. She's just relaxing in a bath after maybe, like I said, a long day, or maybe she's getting ready to go out with her girls for the night, or whatever it is. She's just relaxing. I know you had them days when you're in the tub and you just put your body in that water in the bubbles and you just relax and the world goes away. Everything else goes away. So this is her. She's in a bath. She's relaxing. Well, this is self-explanatory right here. This is her. You're going to see some shadowing that I did once I move it up closer, because I always give you guys an up-close version as well. This is her hair. I gave her dreads in this one. I gave her some beautiful, beautiful dreads. I do dreads as well in my paintings. I love dreads as well. I love all hair types. Dreads, braids, straight, curly, wavy, kinky, 4C, whatever C, all types of hair, baby. Like I said, there's no hate over here. None. From no races, no communities, no nothing. Toccara paint what she paints. You know? So I hit all people, religions, everything. So when I paint from the heart. So I know you see my last couple of paintings, my black and white ones, and all the girls kind of had curly hair, and you was like, damn, this girl got a thing for curly hair. Yes, I do. I will admit that. But this is one, she has dreads. This is the dreads in her hair. And like I said, I'm going to give you guys a close-up look, but I want it back first. Beautiful woman in a tub. Like I said, these are her dreads here. This is the bubbles. These are the bubbles here from the tub. I put some over here coming this way, and I put some coming over here in this way. These petals that you see is actually rose petals. They're not red. I didn't want to do just the usual, red rose. So you're going to see, like, I think this is like a yellow one. Let me look at my own painting before I start. Yeah. You're going to see like a yellow one, a blue one. I think this one in here was a purple one there. So you're going to see different roses, like rose petals, sorry, in the water. This is the water all around her. This blue area here, this blue area back here with the rose petal. And this part here is the tub. It's the basic tub, nothing too, because it was really about her. It wasn't about the tub, it was about her. Now let me show you guys some of the detail. Let me show you guys some of the detail of the actual painting. If you look closer at her face, you see the detail of her face, you see the detail of her nose, you see the detail, you see how it's reflecting here. I gave her some lashes, of course, cute little nose. Like I said, I know how to do a more realistic nose now. As time went on, I knew how to do a more realistic nose, a realistic, you know. But back then, this is, you know, how I did her nose back in 2020. This is from 2020. This is not from 2024. This is not from a new collection. This is from 2020 when I first started painting. And you see, like I said, you see the reflection on her face. You see her dimple. I gave her a little cute dimple up there. She's smiling. She's happy. And I put a little, you know, reflection on her lips a little bit. I did something above her eyes to bring that eye out, you know, a little bit. You can see the different colors that I did with her dreads. Anything from red. I think you see a little blonde in there. Is that blonde or brown? That might be a little brown. I think I do 2 shades of brown and red in there with her dreads. I gave them a little curl here. But I wanted them to be, you know, wild, free, and just a woman that her hair down. Just look, at the end of the day, it don't have to be up. It don't have to be restricted anymore. It could just be free now. So I wanted her hair to resemble that, just free. Just let the hair down, free. Give a little curl back here. You see the angle of her neck here. I gave her more shadowing on her shoulder here. I gave her the look of, you know how the body is wet, so it's darker. When you put your body in water, it resembles darker. But when you put it just slightly above water, it goes a little lighter. So I made it look like, you know, her arm was out of the water a bit here with this shadow in here, and her neck was out of the water a bit with that shadow in there, just to make it look more realistic. Back then, I knew what I wanted to, you know, to her to be like and stuff like that. Like I said, that's the tub back there. Over here, the tub back there. One of the rose petals is right here. That's just the extra little bubbles in the water, or the extra little soap in the water with her. That's the angle of her, the beginning of her breast there. That's her shoulder here, her other shoulder that comes there, the other part of her neck that goes into that shoulder there. That's the rose petal there. You know, this is her. The top part of her breast, nothing too, the top part of her breast. This is another rose petal here, and these bubbles, those are the bubbles that I did. Did you see the bubbles? Oh, now that I got her this closer though, do you see how I did the color of her skin? You see the different shadows of her skin. I knew how to do that even back then. Just starting out with painting, I knew how to do shadowing. I looked at her and I was like, oh, damn, I didn't even know what I was doing. And still managed to do what I didn't even know I was doing. Do you see the shadowing on her breast there? I didn't even know that I did that. That's beautiful. Just shadowing, just a little bit of shadowing. And they go to bubbles. I get them a little reflecting of the bubbles. If you see that white line in them, that's that like a little bit of a C. I get them a little bit of, you know, a little reflection. You know how the light hit the bubble sometimes to give them a little bit of reflection? I did the same thing. How water reflects a little bit. You see how water reflects? I think the paint I used was metallic. They call it a metallic paint. And what that paint is, when you move the picture, it can reflect. So you see how I move the picture and it reflects that blue part of the water right here? See how that part reflects? That's metallic paint. And you see how that part up here near her face reflects a little bit too? That's the metallic paint. It just reflects when you move the painting. Super cool. You could buy that paint from any any art supply store. I can't name art supply stores. I don't know how this YouTube work with the copyright and stuff. So one of the famous store that you buy art supplies from. That's all I can say. You could buy canvases, paint, anything, brushes, anything you need. The paint is there. The easel, you know, I brought my little easel from there, my little mini easel. So anything that you want from an art supply store, they have it. That's all I can say about it. But I don't want to mention it, you know, in case of copyright, in the case of anything like that. But the most famous art store that you could think of. That's where I got all my stuff from. And yeah. So, but they sell metallic paint. They do sell metallic paint that you can use. It's called metallic paint. And it's like anything that look like metal, that can shine like metal. They got different colors. They got blue, purple, pink, whatever color you want, green. And I painted with those colors, and they beautiful. And like I said, I love how they make it reflect. They make your art reflect like that. It makes it realistic. It makes it beautiful. You see how even a rose petal reflects? I love that little bubble I did out of nowhere right there in her water. That little bubble right here. That's more soap from the bubbles. I love how I did that. Just starting out painting for the first time. I did paintings like this. You don't know what's hidden inside of your being. You don't know what you're capable of doing until you do it. It is people around this world that is walking around with talent that they don't even know they have. I did this painting for the first time ever painting. I didn't paint at the age of 2 or 4 or 8 or 12 or 20. Okay, I started painting in my late 30s. Okay, and I put out something like this. Okay, we don't know what's hidden inside of us. We don't know hidden talents that we have. I tell people, do it. Just don't assume you can't do it. Pick up a paintbrush, pick up a microphone, pick up a piano, pick up a guitar, pick up a pencil, sketch. Try to fix something. See if you could fix it. Like, do anything. Do anything. You got a hidden talent inside of you and you don't even know it because you never even tried. But do anything. Don't just assume I can't do it. Don't ever just assume that I can't do it. No, you can do it, honey. You just don't know you can do it yet, but you can do it. I did this. I picked up a paintbrush and did this. And I didn't know for 20-something years. I didn't know. I used to sketch all the time. Little stuff. I didn't know that this was in Toccara. I didn't know that this was in Toccara. You don't know what you are capable of doing until you do it. And I would tell any artist that, any fellow artists, listen, no matter what type of art, dance, acting, fashion design. There are so many fashion design is one of the biggest industries right now. Fashion design, listen, and some of you can't see this on a shower curtain. Some of you can't see something like this on a shower curtain. You know what I'm saying? Some of you can't see something like this on a bedspread. You see what I'm saying? But you don't know what you can do until you pick up and do it. Pick up the tool and do it. Don't just assume I can't do it. You can do anything you put your mind to, man. God is waiting for you to challenge yourself. Like, do it. Do it. I picked up a paintbrush and did this. And I didn't know that this was in me. I was like, man, let me show a picture of, someone in a bath, just relaxing after a long day. You know how it goes. Days go crazy sometimes. All you want to do is get in the bathtub and take a bath, and a bubble bath. For my how you say, for my people from back in the day. Your parents, listen, for my people back in the day that know. They put a little joy in that bathtub. Yes, they did. Our grandmothers did. Yes, they did. We wasn't up on all this fancy stuff. We didn't have all this fancy stuff that they use today. Back in the day, it was a little lemon joy right in the water. All my people will understand. They were like, yo, what you know about that? Our grandmothers did it. Our grandparents did it. But for the older people now, or this new generation now, they got all this fancy stuff. Y'all know how it is after a long day though. Whatever soap brand you use, or whatever, because I use a fancy one, people use a fancy one too when they wash, whatever. But you get in the tub, you start your little water, you put the little, the fancy little bubble bath in there. People got they got the bombs now too that you just, you put in the water now, and that just, turns your whole bath into a whole experience. You come out smelling good, looking good, whatever. They got the bath bombs now. So, but you know how it is. You just take a bath and you let the world go away. You let every stress, negativity, you let everything go away. I said, I want to paint that. I want to paint that moment that you just say, let me just let the world go away. All the stress, all the aggravation, all the negativity. Your boss done aggravated you. Your kids done aggravated you. Everybody done aggravated you. Traffic, everything that aggravated you. Let me just go home and take a bath. Forget about all of that, So, but yeah, I wanted to capture that in a painting, and voila, this is what that painting, came out to be. And, yeah, this is what's hitting. This was hitting inside of me. You don't know what you can do until you do it. I could have told myself 1,000 times, I can't do that. I can't do that. And I don't paint. I never picked up a paintbrush before. And look what would have been lost forever, hidden forever. I would have left this planet not knowing this is what you could have produced. Like I said, I could see this on a shower curtain, bedspread. I could see this, man, on an ad for any type of body wash, any type of, bath soap, any type of anything. It starts with a creation, and then the world is endless. The possibilities is endless. So never say what you can't do or what you're not capable of doing. You can do it, sweetheart. Just do it. Yeah, this is from 2020 when I first started painting. When I first started painting. This is from that time. So never say what you can't do, what you're afraid to do. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Just do it. And now if you try it and you say, okay, I tried it and I know I can't do it, then fine. You tried it at least. You tried it. Before you said, I can't do it, you tried it at least. So that's big. That's big. So I'm going to end this video. And thank you for joining me tonight. And yeah, just like I said, happy Valentine's Day to the people who, celebrate it. To the people like myself that we celebrate love every day. Big shout out to you too. And yeah, just show the love, spread the love, keep it positive, keep it beautiful. Keep it beautiful. Not just today, every day. And yeah, it's just I'll catch you guys on the next video. I won't be updating this one to 24 because there is nothing that I could possibly do to this painting that could possibly push this any forward. This is beautiful. And I'm not going to touch her. I'm not going to touch her. I'm going to let her be as is. But the other one that I showed you guys the other day, the woman by the pool, I'm going to update her and bring her more to 2020. And I'm going to show you guys that one, okay? She is going to be in a thumbnail, so you guys going to be able to see her. And y'all can always click on this video if y'all want to see her again. As far as purchasing this one, that can happen. You got to hit my DM. I got to put my other social medias up here so you guys can, follow me on my other social medias. And like I said, be able to DM me. Like I said, if anybody see this paint and they're like, yo, T, man, listen. I need that on my wall. I need that. I understand that. But the thing about with me and my pieces of work, I have to utilize it first. I just told you I could see this on a bedspread or a shower curtain or something just really beautiful. If I sell it to you, I can still utilize it. Trust me, it's still my work. So just give me a little time. Just give me a little time. But as far as selling it, at a certain price, I'm definitely willing to sell this one. Probably with any of my work is gonna be like, whew, it's gonna be, I'm gonna cry a little bit. I'm like, oh man, but You know, I'd rather share my, you know, my work with the world and not be so tight knit, you know, and try to keep all of them and try to, you know, it's definitely it could be, you know, if somebody see this and definitely like, man, I'll make you a price. I'll make you a price for that. You know, we could discuss it. We could discuss it. We could discuss it. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. And oh, they got my signature right there. I always say, look at that's my signature right there in the corner. T Taylor. That's my signature right there in the corner, honey. My signature, my copyright. This is my work. This is not from no paint and sip. I always gotta make that clear. This is not from no paint and sip that I did. This is nothing of that nature. I only been to one paint and sip ever in this life. So I promise you, this ain't from no paint and sip. This ain't from nothing like that. This is from my own two hands. My own two hands. And what I'm gonna do in the future, I'm gonna sketch something out and I'm gonna put it on my easel and I'm gonna show you guys how I paint my work and stuff like that. And I'm gonna show you guys the finished product and I'm gonna actually paint on YouTube with y'all. It's gonna be a way longer video, but cause I don't want nobody to ever question my work and is she really doing it? Nah, I don't need no question on my work ever, So I would definitely sketch something out, put it on a easel, and I'm gonna paint it in front of you guys, and I'm gonna show you how I look before and after when it was just a sketch, and my sketch that I put paint on. And I'm gonna show you guys what's up. I'm gonna definitely do that for you guys. Definitely do that. So, but yeah, don't ask me the name. Don't ask me the name. I gotta find it. My copyright paper is with my other important papers that I keep. So I'm gonna look for that paper and I'm gonna let you guys know the name of this one here. This one could have been called After a Long Day. Yeah. I think this one was called After a Long Day. I think I literally named this one that one. After a Long Day. But I'm gonna go back and find out. I'm gonna go back and find out what I named this one. But yep, back in 2020. You know what I gotta start doing too? I gotta start signing my work and putting a year on it too. I noticed that I signed my work, but I didn't put the year on my work. So I gotta start putting a year on my work too. In the future, when I do paintings, I'm gonna put the signature up there, and I'm gonna put the year up there. You know, so just so you know, people know what year was done. You know, but yeah, this is her one last time. She's gonna be in the thumbnail, not the whole thing, cause you know the thumbnails they say little, so they don't you can't put the whole thing in there. But I'll definitely, you know, and I'm gonna post my paintings on my community board, so you guys can see them on my community board, you know, and go over there and view them as well. I'm gonna start posting my paintings up there too. I posted the one that I'm gonna remaster and I'm gonna redo up there because I'm gonna show you guys the remastered version, and I want to show you guys to see the comparison. That's why I put that one up there first. I want you guys to see the comparison of what I did and what I'm gonna remaster. This one I'm not touching. This one I'm not touching. This one is not being touched. She is gorgeous as is. I'm not touching her. I'm not remastering her. I'm not touching her. She is gorgeous as is. But the other one that was still beautiful, I'm just gonna bring her up to date. I'm gonna bring her up to date, and like I said, I'm gonna repost that one. I'm gonna do a whole video about that one. I'm gonna do everything about that one as well. All right, guys, this is going into 30 minutes, and I'm gonna cut it off right here. But you guys stay blessed, beautiful, and like I said, love every day, not just on this day. You know, not just on Valentine's Day, every day, every day. So, just happy V-Day for the people who celebrate it, for the people like myself who don't. Trust me, I understand. And who's really benefiting from this holiday. I know. But it's okay. Like I said, everybody has a right to celebrate what they want to celebrate. It's called freedom. Let it be. You know, I don't want nobody knocking me for what I celebrate. I don't want to knock nobody else for what they celebrate. So let it be. But anyway, stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay focused. I had a third eye open and focus. And I will see you guys on the next video, which will be tomorrow. Peace from a nerd. Later, guys.